Charlie D'Amelio, Addison Rae, Jake Paul, Chase Hudson. Are these some names that you have heard? Of course you have, because these are the so-called celebrities and influencers that have garnered the attention of millions of fans worldwide.
Celebs have a tremendous influence in our world society. They are the world's largest advocates in our society today, and they play a huge role in forming the majority of people's opinions. Welcome to episode 3 of Quarantine Talks with Srijan and Sarba, and today we guys want to talk about how celebrities influence our society.
As I was saying, I said a couple of names at the beginning. Now, three of the names that I've mentioned are famous TikTokers. I feel personally, and I'm gonna just openly put this out there, that maybe some of them don't deserve the fame that they have, the fame that they have received, and the attention that they receive on a day-to-day basis. For example, Charli D'Amelio earns $50,000 per TikTok. Now, obviously, I as a person have nothing against Charli D'Amelio, or as it may seem, but the problem with this is, I've again on Instagram, I have seen numerous, art accounts not getting the attention that they deserve. Working on art projects that take hours, days, with maybe numerous people sometimes to work on such projects that don't get the attention they deserve. Even if they do, they get around 200 300,000 views at max. And obviously there was this one video I saw of Charli D'Amelio eating a cake that got 1.9 million views. Okay, now there's definitely an issue there, because of this kind of circumstance, people who are genuinely talented, people who genuinely have the potential to make a great impact in the world, are neglected. Maybe I think that's a word that can be used or is apt for the situation.
Yeah, definitely. And I would like to draw a parallel here into our very own film industry, where as we all know, there's this beautiful term called nepotism that exists for a reason, wherein all star kids just receive all the attention, and the quality actors out there, and I'm going to name a few like Ayushmann Khurrana, Siddhant Chaturvedi, and the late Sushant Singh Rajput, don't get the kind of attention that they should be getting. I remember seeing the Coffee with Karan episode where Karan Johar and Alia Bhatt actually joked about something, and Alia Bhatt, or I'm not sure who said it, but she said, "Who? Sushant Singh Rajput." So this is the kind of neglect that he has been receiving, and I remember he had said it either in an interview or somewhere that he used to always feel as if he was not a part of the film industry because everyone used to make him feel as an outsider. So when you focus talent on a particular group of individuals, like you said, the actual talent out there is missed, and it was pretty saddening that Sushant Singh Rajput had to commit suicide because of this.
I'm gonna drop some other names, alright? And I'm gonna do this openly. They probably won't see this video, but for the people out there who want to know, alright? Obviously, there's this influencer called Jake Paul. Recently, he was caught in a scandal where he looted some malls while there were protests going on. Obviously, because of again all the Black Lives Matter movements and all those. So my problem with this is people like Jake Paul and other influencers. They have a lot of fans who are happen to be very young, and it's not a doubt that these children are the future of the nation, and if they are influenced by such people to do stupid like this, then it's definitely an issue. Alright, I'm going to talk about another concept which is called hype beast, as it's so popularized nowadays, where YouTubers and other influencers buy expensive pieces of clothing from expensive companies like Gucci and Louis Vuitton, all these premium companies, or luxury companies as they are called. I mean, I remember I saw this one shirt in a YouTuber's video for I think it was a Saint Laurent. It was a white shirt, okay, it was fully white, and it had Saint Laurent written in the middle, like somewhere here. $700, $700 for literally Saint Laurent written here, and like fully white t-shirt. That's 49,000 rupees. Alright, and the problem with this is some kids, they like watch this video, they feel influenced, they feel like, oh, I need to buy expensive goods because that will help increase my value in school. Like I can impress my friends with that because they see the same influencers, and I'm personally against this because they convince their parents to buy expensive goods and buy expensive goods like this, and for what, you know?
Yeah, definitely. And as you said, children, the children of today are the youth of tomorrow, and children have really delicate minds that can be molded anyhow. The problem with social media in general today is that I feel social media is making everyone highly opinionated. I feel that's good to an extent, but to some extent that's also bad, given how much celeb worship happens in today's world. That any YouTuber out there can just put out his point of view and say his point on a particular matter, and all his fans out there will just start copying him and saying that even they believe in that. Essentially what's happening is children are losing the point of thinking themselves, analyzing the topic themselves. When a YouTuber says that he's against this movement, all his fans are going to blindly start following him. It reminds me of this bullshit incident. There's this woman called Ava Lewis, wherein she licked the toilet seat inside an aeroplane, and she wanted to prove that it's perfectly safe. And when people listened to her, and all of her fans and the people who saw this viral video did it, many of them actually ended up getting corona. I don't understand the mentality of such a woman. How can you, when you know that you're a celebrity and you're the one who voices out people's opinions, you should be responsible for spreading good things in this world. What you're doing is you're spreading videos wherein Corona is so serious in today's world. How can people not understand that it cannot be taken lightly? I don't know what to say.
And we can clearly see that Srijan has been enraged by this incident, and I was as well. Bro, Corona is an issue. I'm laughing now, but thousands of people have died, hundreds of thousands of people have died, millions have been affected, and you're out here licking Corona seats. Like, oh, that's exactly what we should teach people to do. Licking seats, licking toilet seats. I mean, let's exclude the Corona part just for a second. Licking a toilet seat itself is inhumane. Why would you do that? People have their, backside on it. So it's literally, it's really like, hooligan sort of behavior to lick a toilet seat in the first place. Another thing, obviously, I want to talk about is how, some celebrities endorse, or not endorse per se, or they kind of support topics or support things that really shouldn't be supported. For example, I'll explain myself. I remember I saw this ad where Kartik Aryan, he's a good actor, famous actor. He's worked his way up, brilliant. Lot of followers on Instagram, lot of followers everywhere. I think if you check now, probably more than 10 million followers. I'm not sure of the exact amount. Whatever it may be. I remember he did an ad for Wheat Men hair removal cream. Okay, and in the ad, he portrays a sort of character who is insecure about the fact that he has chest hair. He wears this black clothing that fully covers his body, covers his chest hair, and then he removes it and he feels good about himself. Now, from another point of view, is what is this guy talking? Someone who's watching this video will be like, what is this guy talking about? But I'll tell you what, okay, as a person with a lot of chest hair personally, it made me feel a little uncomfortable because not everyone really wants to remove their chest hair. Okay, and making someone with chest hair feel insecure because of something, that's my bodily feature, it's how I'm made, and I shouldn't feel the need to remove my chest hair like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I understand why you're getting triggered, but I think I really, and I can't stress enough on the point that celebrities and all popular personalities need to understand their power that they hold. Whatever they say, they can create a massive impact in today's world. And I remember reading an article, and I really respect Virat Kohli for this. He mentioned that he doesn't sponsor companies such as soft drinks or any other companies that sell junk food because he himself doesn't eat it. Because he maintains a pretty healthy lifestyle. He's a fitness freak. He's the best sportsman in the world for a reason. So he himself doesn't endorse those products because he himself doesn't use them. I remember it just suddenly reminds me of the company Fair and Lovely. You know, so many actors used to endorse that. After there were many cases, after there were many allegations on it that, you know, it's trying to portray the fact that being fair is more lovely, they changed the name to Glow and Lovely. अरे भाई नाम चेंज करने से ऐसा होता तो हम भी अपना नाम कल्पित तिवारी रख लेते भाई, हमारा भी आईटी में हो जाता. What is the logic of just changing the name? I don't know. I just thought I should bring up this point. What do you have to say about it?
No, definitely. It was a really stupid move. Like, oh, I'll change it to Glow and Lovely. That'll make me more accepted, and that'll get rid of all the allegations because now you can't accuse me because I'm not using the word fair in it. Well, everybody understands what you mean. You haven't changed a thing. Come on, guys. You're a massive corporation. You should know what you're doing. Definitely. Dude, one thing I've noticed is that like, again, as I said, we might have insulted some influencers on what they have done negatively. Okay, I'm not saying that there are no influencers that haven't done positive things. Like, there's obviously this YouTube channel called Yes Theory. Definitely go check them out, and if you're watching this video, you probably know them already. They are doing amazing things out there. They recently did this Iceman project. You should see that video. They inspire me a lot personally, and I genuinely enjoy watching those videos. But like, I feel as though more influencers should really understand, like as you said, understand that power, understand where they are in society, and how many people they can influence at a time, you know. And like, do you know, they should, again, there are certain celebrities that I shan't name who should maybe post more stuff about body positivity and stuff like that, instead of endorsing products per se that do the exact opposite.
You know, yeah, definitely. And here I feel I'm gonna blame the film industry here as well. You know, like, taking an example from Hollywood. So when the whole Me Too movement was really, you know, raging and was trending. Now I don't know if it's real or not, but when Kevin Spacey, you know, the lead actor in the famous show House of Cards, got Me Too'd, he got removed from the show. That's a pretty big move that Hollywood did. That the film industry, the people running the show did it, and I think that sends a really good message. In India, there is an actor, I'm not going to name him. He's the host of one of the most popular reality TV shows in India. Again, I'm not going to name that show. And he has probably driven a car over a footpath and killed a few animals that he should not have. Again, I'm not going to name him. And I still see massive, and he has also destroyed the actors. He has also destroyed the career of one actor, and has also abused one of his girlfriends, who is now married to a popular actor, I must say. But again, I'm not going to name the actor that did all this. Okay, what I'm trying to say is that even though he did all this and everyone knows he did, I don't really see the film industry doing anything. It just seemed as if all of that just made him more famous, you know. There was no sort of strong retaliation from the industry that, okay, since you have done this, we are gonna stop taking you in our movies, or, you know, this is something that you should be punished for. I didn't see anything of that sort happening. So that sends a wrong message to the youth out there, you know. They start idolizing the celebrities who they shouldn't be idolizing. I mean, I don't know, what do you have to say?
Obviously, my friend Srijan here is definitely very passionate, feels very passionately about this actor who we may never know. But other people I want to bring up are some influencers, and again, let's go back to TikTokers. Let's go back to the West for now. They've been caught with drugs, and you know, they've been arrested, and while they were arrested because of possession of drugs, completely legally they were arrested. There was no legal implications, alongside that. They did something wrong, okay? Possession of drugs is not correct. They still had the support of their fans. I have a slight problem with that. Okay, like, see, do you understand now where these children are headed? Like, do you understand, like, how these children are being negatively affected by these people? This is what I'm talking about. How celebrities should understand their power, and they should, like, a famous actor once said that I think it was Leonardo DiCaprio. I remember during Jonah Hill's monologue in the Saturday Night Live show, he said, "When you become a great actor, you should be humble. You should have humility." And then I feel as though like other actors should definitely endorse that as well. You know?
Yeah, definitely. I think, speaking about celebrities having a positive impact, I remember when the Swachh Bharat mission was started by our Honorable Prime Minister Mr. Modi, it might not have gained as much traction as it did if they hadn't made the use of celebrities. I remember seeing ads wherein there was Amitabh Bachchan's voice. I mean, he was there in the ad explaining about the Swachh Bharat mission. I remember seeing an ad of Vidya Balan wherein she said that a woman should not get married into a household where there is no toilet. There's a major problem of open defecation in India. So we are really trying to construct toilets here. So that was a pretty good message. So when you use celebrities to send out this message, the message sent out becomes even stronger, is what I'm trying to say. To conclude, I think I would like to say, develop some sort of intellect, man. Stop following toxic celebrities out there. And I don't think I really blame children, but it should be adults here that also make sure what younger generation is following. As a parent, I think I should make sure who my kid is following. It should not be that he's following some toxic celebrity and he ends up following whatever that guy does. It's learn to understand who's sensible out there, who's actually doing good work. And I think as a celebrity should be sensible enough to actually endorse products and opinions and views that they actually believe in, and not just do it for the sake of money.
So obviously, I guess that's all we have to say on this topic as to how so the celebrities impact society. Obviously, I know we might have gotten a little passionate, but again, this is also a topic that we're really passionate about. My friend Srijan here definitely has some things he'd like to say.
Yeah, I mean, apologies for getting triggered. Apologies for those actors, fans who I insulted. I mean, technically I was just speaking the truth as to whatever he did. But if you got triggered, personally speaking, I don't care. But for the sake of this video, I'm sorry.
Alright, we hope you enjoyed the video. Definitely means a lot to us if you liked and subscribed, and share if you loved it. All we are trying to do is get our message out there, make our voices heard. Thank you so much, and we hope to see you next episode.